a lot of these things are comparing, well, I need to know not only what is the metric, what it is today, but I also want to compare that metric to what it was like last year or prior year period of time, or what's my percent change to last year. I think those kind of calculations are also very relevant to put together here. And so I still don't have my mind formulated around how I'm going to stitch those kind of standard metrics together, but everyone who builds a report, they're always trying to compare it to some other time period, typically. So I think building a metric set without some sort of time period is probably going to be minimally useful at this point. We'll have to see kind of where this is going to land, and I'll have to do some more testing on this to see what we get.
So I think here too, like the data catalog of the dictionary part here is fine. I want to kind of talk about that other case of the using the metric. So I don't know if you played around too much with this, but it's actually pretty neat. If I'm viewing the metric set, I can basically say, hey, I want to explore
Yes.
like these measures, or I can create a new report off of
This feels like an exploration to some degree. Like when you do the exploration item that you have in the workspace, hey, here's my semantic model. I want to build a table or a matrix. Give me some simple table information. Oh, and by the way, I'm using geographical information. Let's put this on a map or something like that as well. Like, so that's what the example they give us here is. But I like that experience. I think people are overwhelmed with the entirety of the entire model. And so they'll be helpful for them to see a metric set that is just a handful of things that they can kind of play with.
And it's actually now in Power BI Desktop, or I think it's going to be that when you click on the One Lake Data Hub drop down to get data, it's now the second option in the menu.